1 year later. So here you are, Nick. Yeah, hello. How is it? Will you attend my ascension ceremony? Ascension, that sounds so fucking pretentious, man. Hector and everyone else is coming. What? These cults? I look silly, don't I? I mean, not necessarily. Formal dress is so stiff. I can't stand it. I can't stand the slow-moving text. Ah, everything's finally resolved. I'll succeed my father in Marquis Ferry, as Marquis Ferry. I don't know if I'm equal to the task, but I'm going to do my best for all the people who live here. Nick, do you really have to go? Yeah, maybe. No, I understand. I'm sure that you have things you must do. Oh yeah, I do. Thank you for supporting me in everything. Oh, it was my pleasure. It was fucking great fighting dragons and all. So Nick, this is farewell. Yeah, it sure is. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't... This world wouldn't be here. Ah, come on, you're giving me too much credit here, man. You have my heartfelt gratitude. I'll see you again. It's a promise, my friend. And that's the end of fucking Fire Emblem 7 Blazing Sword. Oh, I love this game so fucking much, specifically, partly because of the whole, you know, you're a character in the game. They talk to you. That's awesome. I mean, they kind of do that with your avatar, like, you know, the Robin basically, like in Awakening, but it's not the same. And you kind of have, you know, like Corrin, that's kind of your character, but it's not the same because this is like, this is you playing that is with them. If you have a physical character in the game like that are doing stuff, it's not the same really. It's kind of, the Awakening one was kind of the same, like a little bit, at least. More so than with Corrin. But this is like, this is what I like, this is great. I love that shit when it's like, you're kind of in it, but you're not really. You have a sprite and all, it's cool. So that's really great, and they kind of talk to you. It's a bit weird if you don't say anything, or you say the wrong thing. Like, you know, I did when you say random stuff and they're like reacting to it. As if they can see what you have said. But yes, that was... It's a great game. Great game. Except that last fucking thing with the Berserk Staff. Fuck Berserk Staffs, man. And yes, here we go. Here we see all the turns it took for each mission. And we will see also... Jesus, the Distant Plains took a long time. Oh, Whereabouts Unknown, that took a long time. King's Bond, 7 turns, damn. It's not a lot, is it? 37 on Knights or Farewell. Battle Preparation takes 6 turns, yeah. 33 turns for Light, yeah. And here we see the last thing of all the characters that are alive. That's why you want them to keep being alive, because you can see the credits then. Marcus returned to Faerie with Eliwood, and, as the head of the Knights of Faerie, dedicated his life to training young squires. Lowen, Swift Knight. They all depend on what support you have and all that. Lowen replaced Marcus as the most famed knight in all Faerie. His endless zeal served Faerie well throughout his life. Rebecca, Wildflower, she didn't do much, but she was so great for me otherwise. Rebecca returned to her father, then pledged service to House Faerie. She has formed a family, and yet she still serves Faerie well. Dorcas, Serene Warrior, not Knight. Dorcas returned to Faerie and used the money he earned to buy medicine for Natalie, his wife. She recovers rapidly. But how long did this whole thing take? I wonder. Oh yeah, Bartray, you remember him? Bartray, wild axe fighter. Bartray continued his quest from country to country. Rumors say that he fell in love with its own mortal enemy. Okay, interesting. Oswin, impenetrable knight. Oh yeah, he sure was. Oswin served as a vassal to Marquis Ostia. His was a calm, responsible voice of Lycia or something. Jesus, I need to be quicker. Matthew, thief and spy. Matthew continued his service as a spy for House Ostia. The memory of his beloved Layla lingers on in his heart. Sarah, outspoken cleric. Sarah returned to Ostia. She spent much time tending to her own affairs. But lately, she has begun to enjoy her free time. Alright, well then. Guy, mounted swordsman. What does that mean? Guy continued in his quest to be the finest swordsman in all of Sake. His form was so perfected that all called him the Saint of Swords. Ooh. Impressive. Urk, studious knight? I don't know, whatever. Urk returned to Etruria and was asked to succeed the retiring Lord Pent. He refused and devoted his life to the study of magic. Priscilla, secluded princess. We never used her. Oh man, she's good otherwise. She was good to me at least. Priscilla returned to Etruria as Count Caerleon. Her adopted parents met her not with harsh rebukes but with tears of joy. Lorena, Pegasus Knight. After Lyn abdicated the rule of Caelan, Lorena returned to Ilia. She remained shy, but this shyness has made her strong within. Kent, the Crimson Shield. After Caelan was placed under Ostian rule, Kent became its steward. His dedication earned him the love of his people. Thane, the Green Lance. When Ostia took over the rule of Caelan, Thane resigned and became an independent knight. His love of women is unchanged. Will, archer without equal. Will remained a knight of Caelan even after Ostia took over. He became the commander of Ostia's Caelan archer division. Raven, sublime mercenary. Raven vanished without a word. Many reports have placed him in Arafan, but none could be confirmed. Lucius, the Light. Lucius lived a modest life in a remote corner of Arafan. He built a small orphanage where he now cares for helpless children. If Raven was seen there, that doesn't surprise me then. Canis, seeker of wisdom. Canis returned to his family in Ilia. Some years later, he and his wife died trying to stop a snowstorm. His child was raised by his old mother. Dart, Baden's commando. Dart took a grave wound protecting Fargus in a skirmish. He vanished at sea, but rumors claim he might be in Ferry. Alright. Okay, sure. Fiora, wing-born warrior. Fiora flew many missions as the head of a mercenary company. Her donations saved many poor families in Ilia from destitution. Don't know what that word means. Legault, the Hurricane. After the battle, Legault traveled the lands looking for Black Fang refugees. He helped them to ease the pain of his own loss. Alright. Nils, Children of Destiny, or Child of Destiny, and Ninian Child of Destiny. After these dragonkin bid farewell to the land of their birth, they returned to their new world. Meeting Eliwood warmed the hearts of these ice dragons with the hope that man and dragon could live in peace. Jesus Christ, this text is too slow. Isadora, escort of Ferry. As Knight of the Imperial Guard, Isadora served as guard to Lady Eleonora. She continued to study to be a lady until she wed. Alright. Heath, Wandering Knight. Oh, Heath, such good. So good. Heath moved to Ilia and became a mercenary knight of some fame. He fought not for country, but for people in need. Wrath, Wolf of Sake. Wrath returned to his tribe in Sake. His deeds earned his warm greetings from his father, the famed Silver Wolf. Hawkeye, Desert Guardian. Hawkeye returned to Nabata and lived peacefully in Arcadia with his daughter. whom he trains to be guardian of the desert. Wallace, Crag of Kalen. Wallace intended to return to Kalen, but he got lost and ended up in Ilia. He now spends his days tilling the frozen soil. Jesus, Wallace, you're so fucking bad. Pent, Mage General, and Louise, Lady of Violets. When Athos died, Pent took over his research. To focus on his studies, Pent resigned as Mage General of Etruria. This action set the palace in an uproar. Pent and Louise endured. Harkin, Troubled Warrior. Harkin worked closely with Marcus to rebuild the Knights of Faerie. They are slowly rebuilding their strength and prestige. Nino, Pious Mage. Oh Jesus, Nino. At Eliwood's invitation, she started a quiet life in a small village in Faerie. She plans to return to Bern and visit a certain cemetery. Okay. Jafar, Angel of Death. Jafar vanished in the final moments of the last battle. He still avoids the bounty hunters who seek out the famed Angel of Death. Veda, Flying Fang. Some rumors say that Veda died at the hands of Bern forces. Others say she now serves Bern's Prince Zephyr. Renault, Burden Bishop, you didn't do anything. No one knew the old him. No one knows what became of him. He vanished as though he never existed, because he didn't do anything! Archsage Athos. Athos died in a foreign land. Those who saw his face he seemed as though he had at last oh Jesus, that was weird. Merlinus, Cheery Merchant. Merlinus opened shop in Ostia, but it was forced to close. Plans on reopening with some aid from Lord Elwood himself. Lynn, Noblewoman of Sake. Lynn entrusted Kalen's rule to Ostia and returned to the plains of her birth. She often thinks fondly on the people of Kalen. Hector, General of Ostia. Hector returned to Ostia and became her Marquis. His bond of friendship with Elwood remained eternally strong. Elwood, Knight of Lycia. Elwood succeeded his father as the Marquis of Faerie. His sincerity and his clear guidance made him his father's equal in all eyes. Nick, Fame Genius. Great. The tactician vanished after the final battle. Bern, Lycia, and Etruria all sought those famed skills, but none ever found the tactician. Disappeared in a portal to another dimension. Castle Ostia. Thanks for coming, Elwood. Hector, long time no see. First time since my brother's funeral, 15 years now. And look at us. We've both grown older, haven't we? Uh-huh. Time certainly does speed right by. My father's disappearance, his death, the fight with Nurgle. Those fire dragons. Memories are so vivid. It might have happened yesterday. Nurgle. What a black heart he was. I've had enough. I've had enough of battles like that. Hmm? Is that your son over there? I've been wanting to introduce you. There's been no chance. Roy, come here. Did you need something, father? Say hello to Marquis Ostia. Yes, sir. Pleasure to meet you, Lord Hector. Fuck, this text is so slow. My name is Roy. Roy, is it? Nice to meet you, lad. Well, I guess that means I should introduce my daughter, then. Alina. What? Are you being shy? You don't have to be nervous. This is your father's old friend. And his son. Hello, Lena. This is Roy. He's the same age as you. Nice to meet you. Lena? Let's be friends. We can play over there. It's okay. Go on. What a cute child. Good thing she took after her mother. What? She looks just like me. Doesn't she? You're a sarcastic one, Markiostia. Come on, now you're the one putting on airs. Marquis Fairy. And they have a big old laugh. The only thing older... Oh jeez. The only thing older about you is your appearance. Don't tell me you still behave like that even now. That you're the Marquis? Fucking Christ, this text. I'm always on top of my duties there, Marquis. But when I'm around you, I want to relax, so please. Hector. By the way, I heard that the King of Bern died. It was very sudden too. I can't be certain, but according to one of our spies, he was killed in assassination attempts on Prince Zephyr. Prince? I trust he was unharmed. It's a strange tale. At first, I'd heard that the prince was killed. Then new information came 3 days later, saying that it was the king who had died. Do you remember Archsage Atha's prediction? Is something happening in Bern? I don't know. Father, can I show Roy my pony? Oh, she has a pony. Yes, go ahead. Be careful. Okay. For the sake of our children's futures, I'll stop anything that may happen. I'll sacrifice my life to make it so. Once again, Lucia brings hope. That turns out to be wrong. No, it must happen. Bern Keep. For what reason have you awakened the demon dragon? Who are you? Dragon. Alright then, well that's unnecessary creepy. But yes, that's basically them kind of referencing back to FE6 since that came out before, but it is after 7, story-wise. And Roy and Lilina are characters in FE6. So yes, that was FE7. And you can see the epilogue whenever you want to. But let me show you some extras that appears maybe. Well, you have the sound room. You can play like music that appears. And wait, the best song, where is it? Oh, we missed 2 songs, that's interesting. They're probably in Hector's story. Where the fuck is it? Come on. Is it this one? No. Come on. Oh, it's probably longer because, you know, reasons. Come on, or is it like close to the end? Maybe. I don't know. Come on, where is it? The best theme of the game. The one that people should all know. Might actually be up here, Jesus Christ. Alright, this theme. The boss theme, the generic boss theme. Ride the wind? Alright. Together we ride! Yay! Great theme. Then we have support conversations. I'm not sure, I guess you could just... Yeah, you could just read them again. I think also that the A support with Eliwood and Hector is the canonical version. Well, obviously, because of their conversation, you're gonna have a different one. And you can also, like, if you have different supports with characters, then they will have a different, like, outcome at the end. Oh, time, it took 6 hours. Alright. And tactics is 1 star, I'm not sure what that means, but survival is full, funds is medium, and experience in combat is full. Total B rank. Because, you know, oh, that's Lynn's Tale, and Elwood's Tale is also B rank. He has 1 less in funds, I mean, sure. Wait, what? Time took 6 hours in Lynn's, and 23.5 hours for Elwood's Tale. Then you have Hector's Tale. Oh yeah, then if you have normal mode Hector, then you have Lynn's hard mode, and Elwood's hard mode, and Hector's hard mode. Basically, so let's erase this one, and you can go with new data. You can start on the prologue, chapter 10, or you could go till chapter 11 with Hector or Eliwood. You could otherwise use hard mode. Or I'm guessing you have to beat Hector mode on normal first, and Hector mode has some exclusive missions for him, and he's the main person you need to like see stuff with and whatnot. So yes, you get some more contents, which has also a few, either one or some more. I know at least one more character that doesn't exist otherwise. So yes, that was the end of Fire Emblem 7 Blazing Sword. Next game I'm gonna play is one of my favorite games. Just overall, like, I guess maybe one other of my favorite games might have said that. For like Dark Souls maybe or whatnot. But yes, so next game is also on the GBA. That one is gonna be fairly short because I can blaze through that very fast. Or very fast. I can kind of beat it in like 4 hours-ish, maybe. It might take a bit more longer because I might fuck up and just have problems, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching this episode and this series. I hope you have enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next game.